In the heart of South America, a unique treasure in the world is revealed. A barely explored destination that harbors fascinating secrets, making it one of the most intriguing places on our planet. This natural wonder spans across the countries of Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, and Bolivia. All of them treasures of biodiversity and witnesses of the ancient history that Mother Earth jealously guards. Beyond simply being picturesque landscapes, the cloud forests of South America are the very source of water, air, and life. Between the dance of mist and light that filters through the trees, a natural spectacle unfolds, defying the passage of time. In this magical paradise, the ideal conditions are created for one of the most fascinating rituals in the kingdom of birds. A ritual where males compete for the attention of females, and only those who prove to be the fittest will have a greater chance of passing on their genes to future generations. These generations, in turn, will continue to populate these cloud forests, perpetuating the amazing symphony of life in this magical corner of our beautiful planet. The cloud forest, the kingdom of the Andean cock of the rock. In the years 2000 and 2001, I had the privilege of being a volunteer park ranger at Yanashaga Shemien National Park. As part of my responsibilities, I would wake up at 4 in the morning and walk from the checkpoint to a lek of cock of the rocks. My task was to observe in absolute silence their fascinating system of courtship. This was my daily ritual, an experience that was part of my life for several weeks, and that, without a doubt, became one of my most memorable moments. These astonishing birds are known for their ability to dazzle both children and adults. Females boast dark, dull brown hues, while males display fascinating plumages in bright leaden black and orange hues. However, while their colors are striking, nothing compares to the feeling of being in the heart of the forest and hearing their song. It feels as if time stopped. And at that very moment, in the blink of an eye, one of these wonders of nature comes close to you and lands right on that branch in front of your eyes, transforming everything into an unforgettable moment. These wonderful birds belong to the Cotinga family. Some common characteristics of Cotingas include compact bodies, short tails, and robust beaks. However, there is great diversity within this family, and species can vary considerably in size, shape, and colors. Some Cotingas have striking colors such as the Andean cock of the rock, or the masked fruit eater, which is also endemic to Peru. However, others have a more camouflaged appearance, and some Cotingas may even have dull colors like the red-crested Cotinga, or be entirely black like the fascinating umbrella bird.
The first time I came to this area was in 1989. I came looking for opportunities to work on the Andean cock of the rock. The term lek comes from the Swedish word for play, with a sexual connotation. But in other words, a lek is the place where males put on a display to attract females. The Andean cock of the rock has always been known as a frugivorous species. They are excellent seed dispersers. In this forest, we have identified more than 111 species of plants they consume, including relatives of avocado and coffee. However, what I have observed in this study is that females capture snakes, amphibians, lizards, insects, and even other birds to feed their chicks. This is because their chicks have a limited growth period, only 42 days after hatching to grow and fledge, so they require a lot of protein, making them omnivorous.
These majestic birds, whose diet consists mainly of the fruits that the forest generously offers, play a crucial role in maintaining ecological balance. Their habit of consuming fruits and then dispersing the seeds throughout the environment contributes significantly to the natural cycle of forest regeneration. Although the main diet of the cock of the rock is centered around fruit, it is interesting to highlight its dietary versatility. In addition to its preference for fruit, these birds also complement their diet with the intake of insects that they can search for on the ground, and occasionally also consume small vertebrates. This adaptability in their diet reveals the importance of their role in the forest. In this fascinating world of birds, sexual dimorphism reveals a unique visual richness. This characteristic, defined by the variations in the external morphology between males and females of the same species, manifests itself in various ways. Unlike many mammals, where the male is usually the largest, in birds sexual dimorphism is often expressed through plumage. In several species, it is common to observe that males display more striking plumage than females. Some birds even exhibit seasonal dimorphism in their plumage, showing notable differences during the breeding season, especially in the case of migratory birds. Sexual dimorphism is not limited to plumage color. Other characteristics, such as head crests, tail sizes, and other morphological differences are essential, and usually begin appearing with the arrival of the bird's sexual maturity. Beyond its aesthetic function, sexual dimorphism plays a crucial role in the reproduction of these species. Complementing this visual display, the cock of the rocks display their remarkable vocal repertoire, transforming the acoustic landscape into a unique show. During the mating season, males congregate to perform elaborate songs to compete for the attention of females. These songs, characterized by a mix of screeching sounds, reveal the complexity of communication between individuals and the social hierarchy among males. From their territorial calls to the vibrant notes that fill the forest at dawn, Cock of the Rocks weave a unique sound narrative, highlighting the acoustic magic of the cloud forest. In this mysterious setting, the reproduction of the cock of the rocks displays a captivating ballet of acrobatics and songs in search of the right partner. This process, common in birds, involves an intricate courtship where the male performs impressive displays, jumping from branch to branch and flapping, in a dance of seduction that highlights the vitality and dexterity of the species. This mating system, carried out in spots known as leks, works under a strict hierarchy. The novices learn and train in the surroundings, while the adult males compete for the coveted center of the lek. From nearby branches, the females watch, selecting those males they consider most suitable for reproduction. The process then continues with the construction of the nest in fissures or ledge on a rock wall, where the female carefully prepares a basket supported by roots made of mud, dried leaves, and plant fibers that she collects from the forest. The choice of the location of the nest is crucial. It must be close to a water source and protected from direct sunlight and wind. But, above all, it must be as inaccessible as possible to potential predators. Unfortunately, some of these predators can also be other species of birds. The female assumes full responsibility during incubation, since the striking coloration of the males is considered a risk to the nest. Thus, the female nests alone, relying on her dull plumage as a camouflage mechanism. Even so, with each return to the nest after searching for food, she is careful and watches very carefully for possible danger before finally approaching the nest. Reproduction culminates with the 40-day incubation period. During the following 3 months, the chicks will remain with her until they become more independent to go out and continue populating new spaces in these cloud forests. The kingdom of the cock of the rock extends along the eastern side of the Andes mountain range. Cock of the rocks can be observed in different spaces, and there are several natural areas protected by the state that offer refuge for these fascinating birds. All these incredible destinations boast spectacular nature with a unique biological wealth that, together with the spaces of the coast and the Andes, make Peru the best destination for bird watching.
Cusco concentrates a great diversity of birds, with more than 1,100 registered in the region. The places of interest are very accessible, but the best thing is that it is an activity that goes along very well with the other treasures of Cusco, such as history, culture, and gastronomy. Traveling to Cusco not only ensures a large number of species for those looking to expand their list, but this region offers a complete, unique, and unforgettable experience.
However, and despite the wonderful and magical world in which this species of bird immerses us, the cock of the rock finds itself on the edge of a threatening abyss. With only 3,000 specimens estimated in Peru, the urgency of their protection on a national scale becomes imperative. Although the shadow of extinction always looms, and man, once again in an antagonistic role, is the main responsible for this dramatic situation. These charismatic birds are being decimated by the destruction of their habitats, caused by pollution and deforestation, deadly weapons that threaten to wipe out these magical inhabitants of the jungle. But among the shadows, hope always emerges as a distant glimmer. Awareness and action are our weapons against extinction. The protection and conservation of these majestic inhabitants of the jungle will not only guarantee their survival, but will also preserve the delicate balance of nature in which we live. The future of the Cock of the Rocks, as well as our own, lies solely in our hands. It depends on our ability to redeem ourselves, to amend our mistakes and protect the treasure that nature offers us. History is not yet written, and the decision is up to us. Will we be accomplices of the tragedy or the agents of change and hope?